Alright, so today we will learn about spelling and pronunciation. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Hizkia Jordan, and I'm the student of English Education Yogyakarta State University. So, what we're waiting for? Let's jump into it. So, why we learn about spelling and pronunciation? Well, why? Because it is very important. Because it's very basic to speak English very well. You need to understand the basic to spell the word or know how to sound because in English there are so many sounds and these sounds have their own unique pronunciation. So for the start, let's just start from some introduction. So in English language, there are 44 different sounds we use when we speaking English. But in the English alphabet, they are written down on using only 26 letters. Yeah, like A, B, C to the Z. So this means that although there obviously is some correspondence between sound and letter, many letters can be represent more than one sound. So there are some examples. You may be heard the letter C is pronounced K in cup, but the letter C in cinema is pronounced as in cinema. So yeah, but yeah, it maybe sound difficult and confusing at first, but don't worry. To make it easier to understand, we can use the IPA or International Phonetic Alphabet. So to be short, by learning by IPA, we can learn more about pronunciation more clearly and easily because each sound will have its symbol to represent, so it will become easier to remember. So here is IPA phonetic table. You can see in here there are vowels, diphthongs, and consonant. Yeah, it may be looking so scary at the first, like what this mean? What this symbol mean? And what is this? And what is this thing? But don't worry, we will learn it one by one easily. So let's just start with vowel. You know vowel, right? Like this. There are how many vowel do we have in English? Yeah, you're right. There are five vowels. A, E, U, A, O. But actually, in IPA, there are more vowel. There can be divided by short vowel and long vowel. So, to make it clear, let's say the vowel together. Repeat after me. E, E, U, U, A, O, A, A, O. Okay, good. So you can see after fall we have diphthong. So what is diphthong? So diphthong is sound that change from one vowel to another vowel, but still in the same syllable. It's like the oi in boy or the other another. So let's just practice from this table. Okay? Repeat after me. E, e, u, au, o, a, I, oi. Very good. Now let's talk about consonant. So there are many consonants in English. So in consonant, there are divided to unvoiced consonant and voiced consonant. You can see in this table the unvoiced consonant is little bit blurry on the color. Meanwhile, the voiced consonant it's more bold. So for the unvoiced consonant, is the sound is made by air moving from the back of your mouth throughout your lips. So you don't use your vocal cord to make sound. It's like the breathe. Let's just practice from this table. Repeat after me. P, T, Ch, S, Sh, K. The other one is voiced consonant. Meanwhile, to pronounce voiced consonant, you must use your vocal cord to make a sound, like in b, b. Let's practice it together. After me. B, m, d, v, z, z, ž, g, m, n, n, r, o, w, y. Aside from unvoiced and voiced consonant, there are also many other type of consonant. Like this one is simple consonant. So this consonant is so simple. It's only have one main sound in occasion. Like the letter B, it sound b in beach, cabbage, cab. D, do, oddity, cut. Sound F in for, coffee, and off. And in hello and behind. The other one is silent consonant. This following letter appear in spelling. They are not actually pronounced. The following letter appear in spellings where they are not actually pronounced. The example is C in scissor, C in shin, or C in muscle. There are a lot of example in you can see by yourself in here. So the next one is consonant with different flavor. So some consonant can be pronounced in different ways. Like we have been talking in earlier, the letter C is pronounced K in cat, or it can be pronounced as in cinema or cycle. So yeah, the other letter is also can be pronounced in many ways. Okay, the other one is double consonant. So most of double consonant do not change from their single sound value, like in rub, rubber, fat, feather, thin, or thinner. But the following doubles, however, can undergo the change described below. Like the double C, it can be pronounced case in success, accident, or assassin. The double S, it can be pronounced as sh in passion or permission and pressure. Okay, the last one is consonant digraphs or other combination. Digraphs are two letters which represent one sound in a word. Some digraphs have more than one sound value. Like in the letter C and K, we can pronounce it k, like in pig, kick, or pickle. Or the word G and H can be pronounced G in ghost or ghastly. So that's little bit lesson in spelling and pronunciation. I hope this little lesson can make you easier to understand the basic of spelling and pronunciation. So I think that's it all for today. Thank you.